Hey, Bill Nye ain't got nothing on me. About to show you the energy of this current.
Like a boss.
Huh?
Live from the USA, hoping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Thursday, April 19th, and I appreciate you taking the time to be with me. I'll probably stream this tomorrow. So if you on YouTube, you got about 7 good minutes to get as much insight and information as you can. If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK, known as the crypto trader and the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day. You get the profit as a result, and today is no exception. So with that being said, we will go ahead and jump into today's discussion, and it is called Beauty of the Beach. I remember, growing up watching Bill Nye the Science Guy with his little bow tie and, facilitated public indoctrinated discussions, but that's a conversation for a different day. But one of the things I distinctly remember was always coming to terms with the understanding of water, and water essentially being a very, very, very powerful substance of sustenance that is engulfed in energy, with energy. That's why it takes 20 minutes to boil a pot of water. Part of that is because as you sit there with your stopwatch, your consciousness is stretching out time, which in turn allows it to take longer. But on top of that, we're talking about the molecules of atoms, the energy, the double covalent bonds that need to be destroyed and rearranged so that water can transform into gas and the condensation, all this good stuff, right? Essentially, water is the most powerful force known to mankind. This is why humans are 70% water by design. So what we'll discuss specifically with this video is the beauty of the beach, and that being water, and how that water, that energy, the arrangement of that motion, that currency is about to flow in your direction if you are active in the crypto sphere and in trading, right? So let's go ahead and jump into it. First of all, shout out to everybody on Patreon. I definitely need to update this number. We got about 130 patrons right now. It's really amazing. I will be posting this video in full to the Patreon community for free. So go ahead and jump over there. Shout out to everybody holding it down, and shout out to the Steemic community as well. I just posted an interview I had with Miss Uma of the LUuupxHHBrtdVqqNiXrtJqDDyyUauZXkzc, a very amazing project that they have, basically to recreate Instagram and redefine social media on the blockchain, right? So ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's go ahead and make this money. What I was discussing earlier is, the fluidity of water, and how through understanding the current, the tide, the shifts, right, we can begin to redefine our understanding of these charts. Know that everything in the world is energy. So you can literally just think of the tides of an ocean, right? And this is why I said beauty of the beach. It's not really, that curvy thing over there. It's really the curves in the water, the tide, the waves, the receding shoreline, and approaching crescent of the crashing motion of the surface, right? That's exactly what we have in this chart right here. And if you are looking to profit in the marketplace, then your understanding of this energy becomes essential in a sense that everything is a cycle. Everything happens in one fluid motion. This is very similar to the lunar cycles affecting the waves and the tides and the high tide versus low tide based on a full moon or a new moon. There's a correlation to lunar energy and human emotion. And guess what? People often spend money with their hearts. We are emotional creatures by design. So there is a strong correlation. This is proven mathematically through lunar cycles and stock market, whether a trend is going up or going down. Again, everything comes back to water, because as the lunar cycle goes through, the magnetic fields, the relationship between, the two big bodies, Earth, Sun, Moon, all that's changing, and that's in turn pulling our water one way or the other. So again, it all comes back to water, right? And when water comes together, it can be a very, very magnificent and powerful force, right? That's the biggest thing I want you to take away from this discussion, is that when water comes together, it can literally create an iceberg. It can literally carve a path to move a mountain, right? Just look at the Grand Canyon next to the Rocky Mountains. Like, that is what water does. It does not wait for anyone. It's the most powerful force known to mankind. And as a result, we must take note of how water works and in all aspects apply it to our well-being if we want to indeed understand how we live inside this spectrum, this universe, right? So real quick, we do have the #1 Bitcoin group in the world, 20,000 of my best friends coming together 7 days a week to keep each other empowered and in profit in the marketplace. Again, I'm on Patreon, BK Crypto Trader. Steam it, BK Crypto Trader. And this is my Trading View page, BD Kelly 1203. On TradingView, I'm posting more charts on there. I will be posting this chart as well. So feel free to click the link in the description and follow me on there, just so you get up to the date charts as different things happen and different events happen in the market. Let's see if I can just click on my profile real quick to show everybody. There it goes, BD Kelly 1203. Boom, boom, boom. Right, and I will be posting this chart just to let the community know how water flows in the market, right? So ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's go ahead and make this money. Again, I said all the energy in the world comes together at once. If you imagine the Atlantic Ocean meeting the Pacific Ocean, meeting the Great Lakes, meeting, every single iceberg in the Arctic, that is a lot of energy coming together. That water in turn builds and carves out rivers and mountains and streams, but it all flows back to the same source from which it came. This is similar to how we break apart the data, the energy, the collective consciousness, all those green candles, love, fear, hate, greed, everything in between. We just divide it up and subdivide it into these different lines, these different facets, these different subsets. We say this one's a 7, this one's a 21, this one's a 77, and this one's a 231. And then, once in a while, once in a blue moon. If you on YouTube, I apologize. This is where you guys getting kicked off at. If you got a problem with it, make sure you email Google and tell them that you don't appreciate them suppressing my views and removing my subscribers and not notifying you guys whenever I do a video. And then maybe we can put all of our content on YouTube. But for now, we'll be doing that on Patreon and Steam it. So goodbye, YouTube. Have a great day. Everybody else, let's get paid. What's up, everybody? If you made it to this part of the video, I got just a little bit of bad news. I will be chopping the content a little bit short. Over the past 6 months, I've made close to 300 videos specifically for YouTube. In that time, I've accumulated more than 25 1,000 subscribers, and I've also generated more than 1 million minutes watched. And I believe my content has been highly informative, educational, entertaining, and enlightening, and amazing, right? But unfortunately, they've taken it upon themselves to suppress my reach. They've given me a community strike. I guess I'm one of the purge victims. So therefore, I will be taking my talents elsewhere, right? You can catch me over here and over here. I will be uploading this video in its entirety to my page on Facebook, Boss of Bitcoin. I will be also uploading this video for free to the Patreon community as well at BK Crypto Trader. This is really unfortunate. I've reached out to YouTube and also to a few other people in the industry to see if we can rectify the situation, and unfortunately I haven't gotten any results. So I do apologize that you are affected by this matter, but I hope you stick with me, you know, and we can do another 300 videos and change the world and make a lot of money together, more than likely on one of these other platforms. So stay tuned, stay supportive, and most importantly, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.
Boss. Huh. 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 Armed. Huh. 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 Huh.